Welcome to another edition of Got Gameplay. Probably the most awkward setup we've ever done here. I feel like taking a picture about this. We have Momin on the phone, for Pete's sakes.
Yeah, that's right. I am on the phone, but I'm sitting right next to you.
It's weird. Radio on video is a weird thing, but
Radio on video on the phone is even weirder.
on the internet.
On the internet.
How many levels do you want to take this?
Getting real meta in here.
On TuneIn.
I'll write a book about it.
Okay.
Lovely.
Christine wins.
I had to get some level into it.
I'm going to tell people about it through carrier pigeon.
Edumacated.
Is anyone going to pin this on Pinterest?
No.
Okay.
And I score because we're playing Call of Duty.
Now you're a force.
Oh, you got shot in the face.
Well, I'm playing Call of Duty. This is actually one of the new modes that they actually put into the game this time around. It's called Uplink, and it's kind of like football in a sense, where,
Explain.
well, the yellow thing that you'll see on the map, once it actually turns away from being a red thing, because when the other team has it, it just becomes a red icon. But it'll happen right about now. There's going to be a yellow icon on the screen, and that yellow icon is what they call the satellite. In reality, it's just a ball.
You just got took down big time.
Well, I get taken down a lot in this game.
That was obviously the double jump stab attack that guy just did.
And well done as well. But yeah, you'll see on the screen a little yellow icon that we're all following around, and in reality, it's a ball, if you will, that the person who gets to it can pick it up and run with it, and their job is to run to one of the circles, a circle on my end, which is red, or a circle on the other end, which is blue. And if you get it in there, you score a point for your team. And the objective is to get up to 20 points in the round, 10 per half, because there'll be two halves of this. And whoever scores the most points wins the game. And that's kind of why it's like football.
I like
Because
the way you fell off that thing there.
involuntarily fell off that thing. But I'm glad you liked it. I guess that's the more important part.
Did you just get killed like right off the bat there?
It's
Yeah.
Call of Duty. You always get killed right off the bat. I'll be killed right off the bat.
I know I always get killed right off the bat in Call of Duty, but that's because I'm terrible.
Well, it turns out it happens to more people than just you. I guess it's kind of like the name of the game, is that you get killed right off the bat. It happens a lot. I could actually spoil what happens at the end. Probably I will not get the most kills in this game, but I do get the most captures on my team.
I think we should have a counter of the amount of times you're dying here.
It'll
I
give up
don't
at the
know
end.
that much about production. I can't do that. I don't have the ability.
We should do that and then have you in a split screenshot next to the Allen Iverson practice video and see if he says practice more or you die more. I feel like you're going to die
That'd be
more.
close. Honestly, it'd be close. Luckily, at the very end of the game, they do present you with a whole list of statistics, including how many times I die. So look for that then.
I will.
But this is the Call of Duty we've been talking about, guys.
Is this a 6-on-6? What do you-
Maybe?
Yeah.
I'm thinking 8-on-8,
Okay.
but somewhere in that area. It's either 6-on-6 or 8-on-8.
So how big is this map that you're playing on right now?
It's not that big. It is basically just like a half a circle.
You got just smoked.
Yeah, that's one of the cool things about these new exosuits, quote-unquote exosuits that you have in this game as the phone rings. The term ghetto comes to mind when I think about how we have this set up this week, but it's basically just a giant semicircle with, two of the parts of the flat side of the semicircle would be the goals, and then the ball starts off towards the bottom of the top of the circle, if you will, if that makes sense. So it's not a big map, though. It's an interesting map. It looks gorgeous,
Yeah, the visuals of it are stunning.
but it's not a huge map. You can get from where the ball is to the goal in probably less than 10 seconds. So as you jump around. But this map really also does show off the new verticality of this game. Now that you can actually do these double jumps and really jump at all. I mean, there always has been a Call of Duty jump, if you will, but it's kind of been this meek, lame sort of half jump. You didn't really do much than vault over, say, chest-high walls. But now you're getting up to the second and third stories of buildings. As that guy literally just walked up and punched me in the face, and I threw. But that's one of the cool things with
He's
this,
living out our dream, Christian.
In the face.
with this new exosuit. You're supposed to have, and I don't know how it works, because it's really just like these bars of metal on your arms as we hit halftime. But in the game, as a result, instead of just knifing a dude, you like punch them and they go flying every time. It's really satisfying. Although it's weird because it still shows the knife animation. So you're punching a dude with a knife in your hand, which seemed weird to me until a point where I found out there's a knife you can put on your gun in order to slow down melee times, or melee times, if you will. So really what you're doing is pulling out your gun and stabbing somebody with your gun knife.
You're just making it like what is it, a bayonet? Is that what they used to use?
But it's not like a bayonet on like a gun that should have a bayonet. It's a bayonet on your handgun. It's weird. But Call of Duty is not exactly the most normal thing in the world. I will say this, though. I had a real crisis of conscience playing this game. There's a point during the single-player campaign, which we won't really go into detail, but stick around towards the end of the video. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take one really cool set piece that's not a spoiler and throw it in there, and you'll see Kevin Spacey talk, and it'll be like just enough to show you what the campaign is like. But there's a gun in here that, well, there's many gadgets in here that do different things. You have a grenade that does the same thing as I pick up the ball and run with it. This is me running with the ball.
Do it.
I do not get very far.
I don't know.
See, it actually highlights the other team. And the weird thing was that I was playing in the campaign, and the gun was smart enough to figure out who my teammates were, who the other team was, the enemies, the opponents, if you will, the people whose breathing rights I'm trying to take away, and just didn't do anything for these random civilians because we rolled up on this market, and then the other side rolled up on the other side of the market, and we turned it into a war zone.
Ew.
So I'm sitting there picking off targets very easily because this attachment highlights the other side. But I started to think about it. Like, how does the gun highlight the other side? How does it know who's like the bad guy and who's a civilian? Because it was able to make that distinction. And then I realized the gun is choosing who I should be shooting. And then I started to think, if the gun's making this choice and I shoot the wrong person, did I just murder somebody or did the gun murder somebody?
The gun has consciousness.
I had this existential crisis about Call of Duty while playing the
Now
campaign.
you're getting into the guns don't kill people, people kill people.
See, that's
argument.
the thing. The NRA, if they were really video gamers, if they knew what they were talking about, could literally win these arguments because guns don't kill people. Guns that think kill people.
That's the problem.
That's heavy duty.
It was really weird. I really had this moment like, who's making the choice here?
Yeah.
Am I making the choice or is the gun making the choice? And think about it. If you really go into it, I'm not totally sure I'm the one always making the choice.
So this is one map of how many maps would you say are in the multiplayer?
You want to know what? I didn't really count, but
Yeah.
there's enough. There's enough variety in there that you can go a couple of weeks easily.
Okay.
And as Activision always does, in about a month or two, when things start to slow down, they'll bring out more maps. But what you're really seeing is regular Call of Duty with new toys.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this feels like. It really feels like you're doing the same thing. You're pulling one trigger to aim, the other trigger to fire, and all that stuff's the same. The running speed, how your character feels,
Yeah.
all that stuff is exactly the same as it always was.
And if people want to hear your full review, they should listen to Got Game on the Sportsnet Radio Network.
Grab it on iTunes if you can't catch it live on the Sportsnet Radio Network, or tune in if you have that on the Android or Windows Phone.
There you go.
I think the double jump's going to be fun when the zombies come out.
I haven't played any zombies, to be honest. Not a big zombie guy.
Yeah.
So
I know that's a big level, though. I mean, I've never played the zombie level, but I
'Cause
know it's popular.
everyone like has their thing that they like, and I've always enjoyed the Infinity Ward sort of side missions instead of the Treyarch zombie mode. I've
Okay.
never really gotten into the Treyarch zombie mode. It's just not something I found interesting at all as they score on us again.
Dang.
Yeah. It was a really close battle, though. 9-10. Or, sorry, 8. But as I was trying to explain, you have your double jump. You have sort of this rush thing that you can do. Once you jump up in the air, you can press into the button, and it'll push you forward a little bit. You have these tools. But other than that, the basics of Call of Duty are the same as it was in all the other games.
Mm-hmm.
The control speed, how quickly you turn, how quickly you aim. I mean, they can be tweaked a little bit here or there, depending on the buffs, if you will. They're called perks in this game, but in common video game vernacular, they're called buffs. You can change that slightly here or there with these perks, but other than that, it still feels the same as we lost 10-8.
Wah, wah.
I tried, though.
A valiant battle was fought.
On my side, I got half of the captures.
I
Bing.
love that round-ending kill cam.
Yeah. So there's your list of scores, and that was a idea of how Call of Duty is now with these new tools. And if you want to stick around, we are going to be playing a bunch of the campaign right now. Let's say the last 5 to 10 minutes of a round in the campaign. It's not going to spoil anything for you, but it'll give you an idea of how the campaign is, what the set pieces are, and also what Kevin Spacey is like in this game. So let's go to that right now.
Watch yourself! Get across the street, Mitchell! Get across the street, Mitchell! Almost roadkill back there!
Target truck is approaching your position.
Copy that, Prophet. Mitchell, on me!
You should have eyes on the truck.
I see it. Damn, no clear shot. Fuck it, let's do this. Jump! Take out those SUVs! Get ready to jump!
Did it! We've lost visual on it.
Pursuing target southbound on the highway. Find transportation and follow.
Roger that.
Stay close. Enemy chopper, take it down. Go. Jump down. The targets are 12 o'clock. Jump. Hold on! Oi, no dozing. Job's not over till I say it is.
Please tell me this fucker's alive.
Stop stressing, he's breathing. Barely.
What the hell do we want with this guy anyway?
Don't know, don't care. That's up to the boffins back at HQ. You get your money's worth of journey?
You delivered exactly as promised.
Drinks on me tonight. Yeah. You did all right, Mitchell.
Life with Atlas was nothing like the Marines, but I wasn't complaining.
With lives hanging in the balance, Atlas forces moved in swiftly to rescue the hostages.
God damn it, Gideon. I didn't know you were a movie star.
Oh, easy now. I know it's probably the first time your backwoods hillbilly ass has seen someone with a full set of teeth, but don't get carried away.
Well, that's funny, because that's what your mom... Oh. Did you see that shit?
Not bad, right?
You got lucky. KVA's getting better every day.
Whatever happened to that guy we pulled out of the drink anyway, huh?
Irons took that one on. It's fine by me.
Badass, man. Fucking badass.
As you were, son. As you were.
Is there something we can help you with, sir?
Well, a glass would be a start.
I'll do you one better. Gather round, gents.
There's an old military saying. You treat your men like you would your own beloved sons, and they'll follow you into the deepest valley. I lost my son, and it taught me the importance of seizing the moment, of saying what needs to be said when you have the chance. You gentlemen did a hell of a job out there. Lagos has opened up fantastic opportunities for Atlas. And for that, I'm grateful. To you, gentlemen.
It felt good to celebrate. But Gideon was right. We just got lucky. And the KVA was getting better and thinking bigger every day.